So, are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats separate? No, they're not. We match. And what that means is that we start to think about how honest you are when you say it's a strength. Are you being real to yourself and your organisation? Is it a weakness or is it a threat? The more rational the analysis, the more reliable it will be. One of the interesting things about matching your strengths to your weaknesses and your opportunities to threats is that we often can cross-check literally each to each. What I'm looking for is what strengths perhaps can work on two weaknesses, but what weaknesses are left that can't be matched. They may indeed turn into a fatal flaw. Same with opportunities and threats. Maybe two opportunities counteract one threat. I always look for those threats that remain exposed that cannot be managed by either strengths or opportunities. Identify what you can't fix now, create innovative ways, use those tools of innovation to at least minimise those problems, those weaknesses and those threats, or bypass them and indeed turn them into strengths and opportunities. So how do you find out about your competitors and how does the SWOT work? You can do a SWOT on your competitors, you can do a SWOT on your product, you can do a SWOT on product lines, you can do a SWOT on anything. You can do a SWOT on yourself. The first place I'd always start with would be public information. If you want to find out about a competitor, they have to publish what they do, an annual report. They often paint a very positive picture about what they do, but it's a good starting point. Other sources of finding out about the strengths and weaknesses of your competitors, their opportunities and threats. Why not visit a trade show? Why not visit their website? Trade shows are great to visit because everyone is lined up in one room. You can walk down the row, get all their price lists, talk to them all. They tell you exactly what's going on. Here's a little tip for you. If it's a 4-day trade show, I wonder which day would be the best day to go to get the most information. Day 3. Everyone's exhausted. They'll tell you everything. Also, why not actually go to their business? Go to their premises, ring them up, talk to their staff. Everyone likes to talk about their own business. It's remarkable how much they can tell you about their strengths. I wonder whether you can identify their weaknesses and press home your advantage. So what? The SWOT, the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities and threats, is an exercise in matching your strengths to your weaknesses, the opportunities to the threats. The real challenge and the real power of this tool is how do you actually manage those weaknesses and manage those threats? Use those tools of innovation, use your creative mindset to really minimise them, make them literally go away. What can we do next with the SWOT? I wonder whether your competitors are thinking about it. I don't think so. Most people I know don't know how to use the SWOT. Now you do. Now it's your turn. Create a SWOT analysis on yourself, your organisation, your product and your competitors. Once those are completed, look for the weaknesses and threats that weren't matched in the organisation, yourself and the competitors. I wonder what you can do. Get those blinkers off. Use the tools of innovation. Get the creative mindset fired up and turn those into possibilities. Turn them into opportunities. So what's next? We just looked at how to take advantage of your opportunities and how to match strengths with weaknesses and opportunities with threats. Next, we'll take a look at the learning curve, which will help you to develop these skills in a shorter time frame.